Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? I'm Ashley, one of the founders of Environment Records. I know we have not been coming to you as consistent as we have been, but again, as we stated in our previous episodes, we've been working on some other things behind the scenes, trying to get some projects um, aligned. But we're still being committed to this podcast and making sure that our voice is heard, and making sure we bring you guys some good jewels and things of that nature. So today we do got, none other than my other host, Diamond. So today's episode is going to be about the effects of procrastination. And we all know people, we may be ourselves, of people that actually procrastinate. And we all know that procrastination leads you down a path that is not the path that you want to be under. So, Diamond came up with the topic today, so I'm gonna let her go ahead and kind of dive in and dissect what she have on procrastination because she is known to be a big, big procrastinator. So I'm sure that she can enlighten you guys on, you know, that avenue. So Diamond, what exactly is procrastination?
First of all, good evening, everyone. It's nice to see your beautiful faces. But procrastination to me is putting off something that you can do in that moment, doing something right then and there, not waiting tomorrow, the next day, the month, but doing it right now. That's what procrastination means to me. Like, oh, I'm gonna do it later, or I'm gonna get to it, or something in that nature. That's what procrastination is. What is your definition of procrastination?
Say it again.
So what is your definition of procrastination?
Not getting. I just feel like procrastination means not being able to get things done when you know you have the capability to be able to get it done right then and there. It's always reverts back to the old saying, like, why put off what you can do today and put it off tomorrow? Suppose tomorrow never comes. So what could have done today, you can't do it because now you waited. And tomorrow may never come. Like I always tell people, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Your life is not guaranteed. So in that magnitude, why put off what you can do today? You know what I mean? If you got time to Netflix, binge watch, go to out the parties, all these things, you can definitely do what you need to do. It doesn't matter what the project is. It doesn't matter if it's small, big. It doesn't matter. The whole biggest thing that I always say is just start. I always say this in every episode. Just start. When you start, you're a lot ahead of people that didn't start. So just start. I just feel like procrastination will lead you down a path that for years you'll keep consistently saying, oh, I'm gonna start today. Oh, I'm gonna start tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna start Wednesday. Oh, I'm gonna start Friday. All these different dates. And then when Friday comes or Monday comes or the next day comes, you never do what you said that you was gonna do. So I live by the motto, like, if I say I'm gonna work on a project, I try to put it on my calendar, like, hey, this is what I have to do, because if I don't do it this day or within this time frame, it's gonna get lost. So I try to do it right when I say I'm gonna do it.
Okay, that's true. Well, I came up with this topic because um if a lot of people know me know that I do procrastinate a lot, and I've been getting a little better. I still have my days where um I do procrastinate, so I'm being accountable there. Um, I didn't really have a topic for us to come up with today, and I was talking to Ashley today, and she was like, "Oh, you procrastinate so much." So I was like, "Okay, well, that's going to be our topic." So I think it's why I came up with the topic for those that do procrastinate, because it does have a negative effect on your everyday life, because it does jeopardize and put you in certain positions, not only you but other people around you, in a bad headspace, and especially when you do business or relationships or whatever the circumstances may be. So I am a big a big procrastinator. I have came a long way from where I have been, but I think it's more so. For me, it's more so if it's a lot of things. If it's a lot of things on my plate, I may forget, or I may want to do something in the time that I think it's best to do it. However, like Ashley said, sometimes it's if somebody comes to you and they say do something, then just do it in that moment. Don't wait, because even if you may not feel like it's the best time, just do it, because you never know what may transpire. Um, I am organized to a certain extent. However, I feel like in order for me to handle my procrastination, I have to get a little more organized, a little more structured than what I am. Maybe notating things down, or I try to get a notebook and write everything down that I do need to do. Put it in my phone is not really something that I feel like works for me, even though I have my phone in my hand 24/7. I'm more so of a writer, so writing things down does tend to help me get things done in a timely fashion. So yeah, that's pretty much it on my side. Yeah, I do get busted from Ashley all the time for my procrastination. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that, and I always give her a rebuttal instead of just saying, I didn't do it or whatever. I always come and give her a rebuttal why I didn't do something instead of being accountable in that moment.
I hate to intervene. Can you unlock for Jay, please?
I'm sorry.
Can you unlock for Jay?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, just to piggyback off what you said, procrastination, like I said, leads you down a path, and like she said, it's not only just affects her, it affects other people around her as well. So, if me and her are on a business assignment, business project, then it can affect the both of us, especially if I'm already ahead, I'm doing, and I told her that, hey, we need to have this task completed by such and such, and she's not done. Now you have delayed the process. So that's a part of procrastination. But a lot of times, a lot of people when it comes to procrastination, they always be like, oh, I gotta be in the right mood, or it gotta be the right time. But in theory, it's not about the right mood or right time. It's if it has to be done, you have to get it done. We're not getting paid to go to a job based on a mood. We're getting paid because we know that this is our responsibility and we have to make sure it's done. So we can't procrastinate on those type of things, because if you procrastinate on those type of things, then what happens? A trickle effect. Your family is now not taken care of. You're in the process of losing your job and all these different things because what? You procrastinated because of how you felt, or it wasn't the right time. No, we got to get away from those things. You know what I mean? Like you really do. I feel like also a lot of people also procrastinate because they fill their list with unimportant tasks. So when you have like really low important tasks or tasks that's really just like whatever the case may be, you are more like not willing to do those tasks. But if you feel like you have like very important tasks, you're more willing to do those things. And I don't know exactly what everybody's schedule consists of or however the case may be. But if it's something very important and you know that needs to be done, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get it done when it's the right time. No, if it's important, make a calendar, put it on your phone. We got all these handheld devices that we use, from iPads, cellular phones, all these different things, even the manual calendars. If you got to do that, do it. You know what I mean? Do it, because like I said, getting started can be hard, especially when it may come to something that you're trying to do as a career, or whatever it is you're trying to do. It can be hard, but it can be done. You just got to strategically build yourself up to do it. I mean, honestly, the way I started is I make to-do lists. You know what I mean? Like a whole lot of to-do lists of like what it is I need to do, and then I prioritize A, B, and C. So my A is my most important, my B is my middle, and my C is my like low class. Like I know that I can get that knocked out within like 5 to 10 minutes. If it's a big assignment, I'm already knocking out my big assignments first and then going to my small. That's how I organize and make sure that I like stay on schedule with things. Like even when, if it's a project that I'm doing while I'm working, I'm like, okay, well, I know I got to do this big project first, and then you know what, all the other ones fall in place. And I have found that when I do that, my schedule stays on track. I get to have my free time because I have now knocked out the big projects, and and the only thing I got to knock out is the small projects, which I know is not time consuming. It's not going to take me that much time to get those assignments done. So I always knock out my bigger ones first.
Well, I feel like that's easier said than done for you. However, sometimes some people may need that reminder or may just need that extra push, especially for somebody that's a real procrastinator.
But that's why I said putting in the schedules. You gotta eventually you can't. So eventually you gotta tell yourself like, you can't wait on nobody to push you, because you came in this world alone, you're gonna die alone. It's just that easy. Like it's that simple. So when you understand that concept, you understand like, oh, I may need a motivator. No, you came in this world alone. That's just the reality of it. You got to be able to push your own self. I know people are not self-motivated. Some people are not. And I completely understand that. However, you can't use the excuse that, oh, I got to get motivated by this person to help me out. I got to do this. No, things are not easier said than done. We make it so it's not done. Then we rely on the easiness to say, oh, you know what? That's easier said than done. No, you're making a choice not to do it those ways. You're making a choice not to change how your things are. That's the issue. You're making a choice. That's like somebody that says, you know what, I'm overweight, I'm overweight, I'm overweight. You're making a choice. You're making a choice to be.
Well, I guess she went. She, I think she's having a little technical issues. The only thing I would say for those that that do procrastinate, it takes 30 days to change a habit. So today is another day, and tomorrow is a new week. So use tomorrow as day one to set your goal to try to notate things down, or stop saying why you can't get something done, and things in that nature. So that would just be my feedback. However, I feel like I do procrastinate. I wouldn't even say it's procrastination. I feel like sometimes things doesn't get done the way they need to be is because I have 5,000 things on my plate. So sometimes it just be overwhelming. So sometimes I may forget. And like Ashley said, sometimes you need to prioritize and put that main thing that needs to be done first. And then the rest will follow to get done. So I think that's the most important key factors here is that prioritizing, time management is the main two factors for procrastination and organization. So those are the top three. So it would be prioritizing, time management, and organizing. And I think if we all use those three elements, it would make us much successful in our everyday lives. So I'm gonna set a goal for myself starting tomorrow, and you guys can join me if you want. I'm gonna get my notebook. I don't even have my notebook, but I'm gonna go buy another one just in case. But I'm gonna go buy one because I'm not gonna use my phone. I'm gonna go buy a notebook, and I'm gonna put everything that needs to be done on my list, starting with the most important, and working my way down. And I'm gonna do set a schedule for, I don't know what time the schedule's gonna be, but I'm gonna try to set a schedule to knock almost everything off my list that's important. And then I'm gonna organize everything. So we all can come together collectively and work on our procrastination to eliminate having that element. And we'll get Ashley and ask her to, tag along with us if she want to join us, because she really is a great she doesn't procrastinate at all. Like she really be on her stuff. So I don't think she'll have a problem with doing it. Because clearly she gonna run circles around those that do procrastinate. But yeah, I think this would be a great challenge for everybody that does procrastinate. So tomorrow is, let's look at the calendar. Tomorrow is the 21st of March. And we're gonna do 30 days is pretty long. It's a long time for those that has been getting that, those that just started. So we'll do 7 days. So we'll come back on next Sunday and we'll talk about how things has taken place of doing of not procrastinating. So we have 3 things, which is prioritizing the most important things that's on our list. Number 2 is time management. And number 3 is our organization skills. But we use all 3 of these and we stick to it. We should be successful. And we shouldn't have anything hindering us. Because like she always say, it takes 30 days to break a habit. However, we're gonna start 7 days and then we'll proceed on. So we'll see how things go, and we'll keep you guys updated on how's everything going on our journey on Instagram. I believe Ashley has some technical issues, so I guess she won't be joining us today. But yeah, so let's not procrastinate. Let's get this thing done. Let's just start whatever it is that we are doing. And we'll recap on next Sunday. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It's definitely been great to talk and see you guys, because it has been almost about 3 or 4 days. But as always, it's a pleasure coming on here and inspire and motivate you guys and give you guys some tasks to do to better yourselves. So I won't hold you all. I know you guys want to go and enjoy your Sunday, as it is beautiful out here. And like I said earlier, go outside and self-evaluate, get some fresh air, get some vitamin D, and just have that me time to yourself. Sometimes that is much needed. So we'll see you guys on what's tomorrow, Monday. So we'll see you guys on Monday with another great episode, another great topic. And as always, it's been real. Don't forget to follow us on IG at empowerment_reckless podcast, our TikTok at empowerment reckless podcast, our email info@empowermentreckless podcast. If you have any questions, concerns, want to come on the show, anything in that nature, whatever, even if you want to just talk, we're available to you 24/7. That's pretty much it. I don't think I have any more announcements. So we're gonna wrap up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a blessed Sunday. Be safe. Love y'all. And we will talk to you guys soon.